Hello again, YouTube Truth Man here. So I want to talk about the fight last night between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul and the sneaky undertones that might come as a result to this. So y'all know me being no matrix, I look at everything and I know how people think, in particular in the United States of America. So last night we saw old man Mike Tyson train like and being shaped like he was actually gonna win. But when the fight started, we saw a white guy toying with him. Now let me just say, I believe it was rigged. But if it wasn't, then Jake Paul was fighting the best he could. Jake Paul can't even beat me. I ain't Mike Tyson. I'm not him in the professional ring, but I'm definitely not him now. Mike Tyson fought like somebody, like the way, and I'm not bragging per se, I'm not, but the way he fought Jake Paul, he probably can't even beat me. I don't see him beat me. If he fought me like he fought Jake Paul, I would have knocked him out. That's just a fact. I would have knocked him out. And y'all can say, oh, that's Mike Tyson, whatever. Either that fight was rigged or I'll knock Mike Tyson out right now, currently. And I was sitting thinking, like, I wonder how my career could have been if I would have ever went pro. Just looking at how Mike Tyson was fighting now and how I would fight now and how I fight now, it made me think, like, what if I would have went pro? Ain't no telling how good I could have been. I always boxed. I always knew how to box. And some dudes, if I knew they couldn't whoop me, I ain't even want to fight them. If I knew like they ain't stand a chance, I ain't even want to fight them. Now, it was a couple times that I didn't care and I almost got myself in trouble. Like when I was in college, and I think I told y'all about this, and I knocked my roommate tooth through his lip. He had to get stitches in and out. You know, and there was other situations where, you know, I just didn't, it was reason why I didn't like fighting all the time. You know, I was hesitant to fight sometimes because I didn't know how it would turn out. You get jumped, get kicked all in your head, be all messed up in the head, or you beat somebody too bad and you go to prison. So I didn't like fighting when I was younger. You know, I always, like, when I grew up, I watched Hector, Macho Camacho, and Sugar Ray Leonard, and I tried to base my fighting style off of those too. You know, so picture that. And even if I would have been a heavyweight, I would have just been a heavyweight with a similar fighting style that's based on trying to wear somebody down with flurries, saving my big shots until I wear them down. That's how Sugar Ray Leonard fought. That's how Hector Macho Camacho fought. When I was a kid, those are my two favorite fighters. You know, yeah, I liked Hagler, you know, but I wanted Hagler to lose. I thought he was good, but I wanted him to lose because I thought he was winning too much. But what I saw last night, it's gonna be undertones to it. Like the way white guys think. I'm finna show you something. The way a lot, and we ain't gonna say all, cause some of them cool. Some of them cool. But now they're gonna believe that they can just whoop on us 50-something. But the dangerous thing about it is when they find out, when they F around and find out, especially in this Midwest, you gotta be careful with these police. Hopefully they will downplay the fight and they won't get cocky against us. But I don't know. Man, I just don't know. I'm going to look in their eyes. I read the eyes. I'll know. If they think that every 50-something-year-old black man can't fight. Then when they get to getting knocked out all over America, it's going to be a problem. People, Civil War. Civil War is the dumbest thing. Does it get any dumber than people fighting each other based on their color? Can you show me anything that's dumber? People, same blood, same everything, fighting because of race and color. I don't think it get no dumber. If I fight somebody, it ain't gonna have nothing to do with their race. I'll fight any race. If I had to defend myself, it don't matter. I don't look at people like, if I had to take somebody out, I don't care if they black or whatever they are. But the Civil War stuff is the dumbest thing ever. If y'all fall for that, y'all fall for anything. So all these little groups, little militia groups on both sides, man, y'all need to disband. Stand down. Stand down. They don't like y'all either. You think them peoples care about race? A lot of them ain't even, some of them ain't even human. I'm saying it. They're not even 100% human. Y'all think all these movies, Twilight, y'all think all that stuff just a coincidence, huh? Okay. American Werewolf in London when I was little. You think all of that's just a coincidence? Okay. So, that's the undertone that I think might come from this. Bunch of young white guys, they were scared and hesitant. Now they gonna, if that vibe change, I know it's because of that stupid fight. The stupid fight. And then, now he want to fight Logan Paul. Man, I'm not watching Mike Tyson fight anybody. It's not something I want to see anymore. For one, even if it was rigged, I don't trust him. You can't be rigging fights, man. I know he wanted some money and stuff, man. We all do. But all he had to really do is just be in movies and keep doing his podcast. He didn't have to rig no fight. I'm not watching no Jake Paul fight unless he's fighting somebody who don't like him and don't need the money. Because anytime somebody lay their face open like that and don't get knocked out, something is fishy. Like, okay, let's say you stepped in when he was leaving his hands down and face open. What would I have done? I would have had a tight guard to kind of throw him off, to make him hesitant to come in. And then I would have took a step in, threw 2 jabs with the right hand, and tried to set him up for a semi-power shot with my left. Now, I think I got a nice power in both. But that's what I would have did just to get him off balance. I would have did that a couple times. And then like Mike Tyson was avoiding a lot of his shots with his head movement. A couple times Jake Paul was just swinging like somebody that don't even box. Like, you know how if you put anybody in the ring and they start swinging like this, that's how Jake Paul was swinging. I would have came right up underneath, right under the chin. He kept doing it. So I'd have been like, okay, next time he do that, I'm gonna duck and I'm coming up underneath with an uppercut, power shot, right uppercut. Either one would have got him. Short, long, the short uppercut, the long uppercut, his face was open, man. That's what makes me believe it was rigged. Because of how he was leaving his face open. And it seemed like his punches didn't have no power on him. Like he wasn't even putting, most of his shots, he wasn't even putting his legs into it. I just gotta see him. I want him to keep thinking, this is what I want to happen. I want somebody to go along like they're gonna rig the fight and then just punish Jake Paul, like Lennox Lewis or somebody. Just punish him. Like the way, like for instance, Roy Jones would have dismantled Jake Paul. His fighting style, even at his age right now, he would have dismantled Jake Paul. It's just something about how Mike Tyson was fighting that just screams rigged. So now, like I said, they're going to be walking around thinking they can whoop all us 40-something, 50-something. Yeah, I'm not saying I can beat everybody. But average Joe going to hit the flow. So, and then like, this the thing about fighting, right? You really can build up your endurance and stuff. Like me being in corrections, I done had moments where I like one guy in particular, me and him was fighting for like 15 minutes. And they was all just watching because they didn't want him to get sent back. And that was a kid, 18. So me and him was fighting that little muscle bound dude, strong as an ox. And he tried to pick me up. He tried to pick me up, y'all. Didn't work, but he tried. Because so many people had tried that move before, you know, I knew how to stop it. But I rushed home for that, y'all. I could have stayed out here and worked another 2 hours. And I rushed home for that. So today, I was saying that I was going to take off. But I'm going to work today and just take tomorrow off. The Sabbath. You say, oh, Sabbath Saturday. Hey, I'm not going to argue with you about it, man. It's called the weekend for a reason. But that's all I had on here, man. Would you watch Tyson fight again? I want them to get somebody like Crawford that don't care what nobody think. You notice Jake Paul ain't challenging him. And he got a tremendous weight advantage over him. Better yet, I want to see Jake Paul. Even Anthony Joshua would destroy Jake Paul. I'm going to tell y'all what's going on with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is weird how he always loses the first fight to whoever he fights lately, he'll mess around, come back and beat Daniel Dubois. It's a mental thing. Like anybody, the first time he fight them, he gonna lose. Now Usyk is a different breed. But we ain't gonna hold Usyk against. Cause I said a long time ago that I said I believe Usyk is the only person, and you can go to my old job, they'll all tell you. I said I believe Usyk is the only person that can probably beat Tyson Fury because of the way he fights and his stamina. Usyk lost to Daniel Dubois. I ain't gonna lie. That was a perfect shot. They kind of cheated. But he now he ain't gonna get caught like that. It's gonna be hard to beat Usyk. I don't know who even can. It's gonna take one of them big dudes to just land a shot and knock him out. But anyway, leave your comments. Let me know what you think of that fight last night. Thanks for watching.